Welcome to Cedar Streams. I'm Joshua Hester. I will be directing this canoe through the canal tonight. So, with Cedar Streams, we are promoting local business, local music, keeping everything a community-driven performance and show. So, with us tonight, we have a local Fox Valley musician named Seth Williams. Welcome to the stream, my friend. So Seth is a native to the Fox Cities. Seth also brings together elements of folk, ambient music, and American roots, presenting a showcase of melodic finger-picking, open tunings, and introspective lyrics. Welcome to the stream, my friend.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. So, local to the Fox Valley, been playing music for a while.
Born and raised here.
Playing
music. Cool. Grew up in a really musical family. Mm-hmm. And I got a guitar when I was like 11. And ever since then, just been playing, writing.
Plugging away, man. Cool. Awesome, man. So we've been talking for a few hours now since you came here. And one of the points I wanted to touch on was how you write your music. It is we had spoken a little bit online, and you had mentioned that a lot of your music comes from like flow of consciousness, from capturing a moment on paper. You know what I mean? Where
exactly.
You're, from what I gathered, it's you try to explain, or you try to, get that snapshot of that, how you're feeling in that moment. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is we were talking before, before we went live, just about if I go into the songwriting process with like I want to write a song about this. These are my topics. Mm-hmm. This is the words I want to use. It acts as a real creative block. But if I can sort of let go of that control and allow, what is this moment trying to tell me? What's going to come? What can my guitar teach me? What can maybe the unconscious parts of myself? What can that teach me? Right? These words come out. I'm like, whoa! I don't even know where those came from. But looking back at it, or even in the moment, I start going like, oh my gosh, this is how I've been feeling. These words connect with something that's been going on. But there's no force. It's not like, oh, I gotta write this song about this. It doesn't work.
Trying to direct the river versus dam it up and bottle it.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's kind of how
I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, the word bottle it. Once again, that has sort of that control.
Yep.
And I feel like it's got to be the opposite. It can't be control.
No, it's the flow, man.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason they call it the flow state,
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I had the pleasure of checking out a bunch of your music online. And, I noticed a lot of your songwriting comes from that kind of flow of thought, And I was wondering, what do you draw inspiration from particular moments? Is there anything you sort of gravitate towards?
It depends. I think sometimes it'll be like something catches my eye, mm-hmm. or the song I'll be opening up with tonight is called Into the Dark. And that song, I've been working on this album. I'll plug it right now. It's called Clement. I posted some of the demos actually just on Bandcamp, so you can find that on Seth Williams Wisco Bandcamp. So I'm kind of shuffling these songs around and trying to think of like, how am I going to order it? And I'm like, I don't have a good introduction song. Mm-hmm. And so anyway, I'm actually staying at my parents' over the holidays, and you know how sometimes lights are off, you're ready to go to bed, mm-hmm. and like a car drives by and like illuminates the whole room, and so that happened, right?
Yep,
and I'm thinking about my family, I'm thinking about the people I love, whatever, and I fall asleep, right? And then the next day, those words came to my mind, like mm-hmm. a beam came through my window. Right, and I started exploring that. For whatever reason, that caught my attention. That moment, thinking about my family, the kind of the phenomenon of going to sleep, kind
mm-hmm.
of falling into the dark. Right.
Yeah.
So I think sometimes things just catch my eye, but once again, it's gotta just. I try not to put too much thought into it.
Absolutely.
I don't overthink it. I overthink most of the things in my life, but music I can't.
That sounds like a segue if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
Why don't you give us a song or two, and check back with you afterwards.
All right. saw a beam come through my window last night, and I saw the world in the blink of an eye. How we're all gonna die. And I thought of the ones that I love, how we all gotta say goodbye. I fell asleep for the night. Into the dark we go. Into the dark we go. Into the dark we go. I was walking through the fields, looking up at the sun shining down on the snow. And I thought to myself, this whole world is dying, this land is dying. Into the ground we go. Into the dirt we go. Into the dark we go. Into the dark we go. Into the dark we go. Into the dark. Into the dark. Into the dark.
All right, buddy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Wonderful. And we were talking about earlier, too, the fact that, you know, what I've found listening to your music over the last couple of days, like really diving into your stuff, is like this aura. I explained it to you earlier, but like this aura of kindness, warmth. Like your music seems to me to bring a warmth to a dark place. You know what I mean? Mm. And I feel like that comes through really well with how you write too, just from what I've perused over your stuff. So I personally love that kind of feeling, you know, illuminating a dark place, you know?
Yeah.
And I was just wondering, like, do you consider any of your music like happy music, or, you know what I mean? Like, what's the emotional drive behind some of your art, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it maybe comes back to even some of that flow state of the writing process, right? I mentioned I'm an overthinker, and I'm a lot of times I'm thinking about, like, I love reading political science and philosophy and theology and all this stuff. I'm kind of thinking about these kind of heavy things a lot of the time, right? Yep. And I think that game is it's very analytical, and it's thinking critically about things and trying to kind of rack your brain, trying to understand. And so I think music and the creative process for me feels like a break from that. Once again, it's like it's not about controlling anything. It's not really about making a statement. It's not about saying what's right or what's wrong. It's just about sort of exploring, like, what exists outside of some of those borders, right? Of like any discipline, you know, whether it's like I guess when you're thinking about political science or whatever, right? Yep. And so I think that's maybe what I'm trying to enter into the creative process and into my songs. Cool. Is maybe to get out of those labels, to get away from analytical thinking. I mean, I think that's a part of the phenomenon of like a show or music in general. It's like, you know, I go to a show, it's a couple hundred people there, and I'm like, I bet all these people, we probably disagree about things. We disagree about how, you know, our worldviews, what we believe is true, what we believe is right, wrong, who we voted for, whatever. But like for a moment, we're like all we're all just totally vibing to
Setting
this
it to the
music,
side.
right? It gets set to the side, and I think that that's part of the magic of like that is part of the magic of music. That's what I love about it. It's what makes me want to keep on writing because it's like it feels like a break.
Absolutely.
You know.
Equanimity, man.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
good or bad, it just is.
Yeah.
Do you want to play another?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do another song. Once again, Seth Williams.
This next one is called Crawling Skin. Well, my skin is crawling away. My skin is shivering while the sky is gray. The cold of winter, just that kind of day. Wishing our skin would leave me far, far, far away. Oh, crawling away. Just that kind of day. Oh, it's crawling away. My hair is growing, it's growing longer each day. So nice and curly is what they say. It's growing the length of my shame almost every day. Oh, it's crawling away. Just that kind of day. Your skin is calling, it's calling my name. So hard to hear when my skin's so damn far, far, far away. Oh, just that kind of day. Oh, it's crawling away. Oh, just that kind of way.
Hell yeah. What was the name of that song?
Crawling Skin.
Crawling Skin, huh?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Don't I know that feeling? All right, man. So wonderful. I'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors, Sound Scene and Quick Trippy. Time for a little ad read, my friends. Time for a little ad read. All right, before we get back to the music, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor tonight, Sound Scene. If you're watching this stream, you obviously love live music. But be honest, how many times have you seen an amazing local band and then totally forgot their name next week, right? Sound Scene fixes that. It's a brand new app that acts as a digital journey for your concert life. You can log the show, rate the performances, and keep a history of every gig you've ever attended. Plus, your feedback actually helps these artists get discovered and booked more often. So do yourself and the bands a favor. Go to the App Store or Google Play, download SoundScene, and never forget a show again. Thanks again, SoundScene. So, moving right along, my friend. As I said, I creeped the hell on your profile. Spent a couple hours today and yesterday just, perusing through your music. And I saw, in particular, a performance for the 1, 2, 3, 4 concert series.
1234.
1234
yep,
concert
1234 in Oshkosh.
Okay.
Yep.
And the theme of that concert series was interconnectedness and the need for community, which is entirely what we're trying to foster here. Focusing less on the global side of stuff and making a tight-knit community. It's super important these days, man. I've never personally lived in a time where it felt less important to have,
it's dire right now.
We need it. Yeah. We need people to check in with each other, and move forward together versus splinter. And I was just wondering what that song was about. Was it directly about interconnectedness?
Yeah, let's talk about it. I want to put out another plug for 1234. It's at United Methodist Church in Oshkosh. Yep. Every third Sunday of the month at 1234. They have local musicians come and play. And so then, they obviously it's a church, but it's not like religious, the actual concert. But sometimes they ask the artist to play at the service, like one of their original songs. Oh. So the theme of the service was the interconnectedness and need for community. Now I get it. And so they asked me to play a song for the service, and that was kind of what prompted it. So my friend Travis, he puts that series on. And he's like, preferably if it kind of is about that topic, that'd be fitting if you have any songs like that. So I didn't really. So I'm like, I'm gonna set out to write a song. Mm-hmm. That song, it's kind of almost like a mantra. Mm-hmm. Like it goes, it talks about the hands that made us. Yeah. The hands that carry us. It kind of repeats these words, right? Or like, I use the kind of metaphor of bread, like the bread that feeds us. That came actually from a friend, an old friend who lives in Norway. Mm-hmm. Her name's Ingrid, and she wrote a poem that she sent me a while back. And that poem, she was kind of talking about the hands. These hands, it was kind of like her parents' hands, and then like just how all these hands that have kind of created her, made her who she is. And so I use that as like direct inspiration. So I guess that's maybe an example of one time where I went into a songwriting process with maybe something in mind, but I had that poem to kind of base it off.
That was going to be my next seg into that.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there with the poem, and I'm kind of taking some of the words or, changing them a little bit. And then once I got into the flow, some of the other ideas came. Absolutely. So it was like, and then you fall in love, and it's the lips you kiss. That's one that wasn't in the poem, but that, it came naturally. So
it's beautiful, man. Like that song instantly caught me. Like I was scrolling through video after video. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. That one spoke to me, man. Just because that is exactly the element we were trying to promote here.
It's really important. It's really important. Yeah.
Sculpting your environment, sculpting the people around you, like giving that communal feel to like making everyone your family. Like there was just so much, I read into that song. I was like, okay, I'm going to have to ask him about this one on stream. Well, so it moved me a little,
Yeah, oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, you think about just the sort of the concept of even the individual, right? Think of the I. And I just think that whole idea, it is a meshwork, right? Mm-hmm. Like we are the product of our family and our friends and the community, the people who live near us. And I think just the way that maybe changing that framework, right? And not always seeing it as myself, my individual self, and seeing maybe, we are a product once again of the hands that make us, the hands that have shaped us. So
that was what I wanted. Yeah. That was what I wanted to hear, man. That's good.
I'm glad to be a part of something
I appreciate
like this,
that, man. Hell yeah. So, would you like to play a couple more songs for us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Man.
I'm going to have to tune a little bit. Is that all right?
Yeah, take your time, man. So, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors, SoundScene, Quick Trippy as well. It's been a it's been a journey getting these first 2 episodes off the ground, huh? It's been fun. And as I said, one of the big things we're trying to promote here is the communal aspect of a community like the Cedars Project. The Cedars Project was started by Isaiah Dreesen. He is a local musician as well who decided to invest his heart and soul into building a music community independent of whatever trappings the current ones around here have, you know, something a little more attainable for smaller time musicians. And from that stemmed this, the Cedar Streams. So we really, really enjoy having like local businesses to promote on here too, because they're a part of the local community and commerce is huge around here. So if we can, the more people we can get involved in every walk and aspect of building a community like this, the better, you know? So, ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do her up.
It's a new one. I've not played this one live before, so here we go. She stood in her beauty, barefoot, and her ears were burning like the sun. She was poison, sweet poison to the tongue. So sweet poison. Did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? She walked through the forest, lost, and she carried the sun, and it died in the night, fighting bloody with all her. Did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And the dark lifted, and she saw clearly, and the trees fell into the ground, and the trance lifted. Goodbye was the only word left to say. Did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you shed all that you were before? And did you get what you were looking for? And did you mean all of those things you swore? And did you get what you were looking for? 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 Thank you. All right, we're going to do another one.
You want to promote your socials one more time, my friend?
Yes, Instagram, I'm Seth Williams Wisco, and my Bandcamp is the same thing, Wisco, as in the beginning of Wisconsin. Yes. All right, this next song is called Upon the Shore. It's all about being present to the moment.
Rise and shine, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours down upon the shore. Maggots and flies come share the time, all that's mine is theirs, and what's theirs is mine. Upon the shore, all that you need is here. Anything you want is passing by, right before your eyes, right before your eyes. Northern lights with wind and kites and shivers down your spine. You said you tried to scratch and bite, a big fight has left you buried inside. Upon the shore, all that you need is here. Anything you want is passing by, right before your eyes, right before your eyes. Upon the shore, all that you need is here.
Oh, yeah. One sec. All right. So, wonderful, wonderful music, my friend. As we were talking about earlier, a big read I get from you is Nick Drake.
Yeah.
A big read, man. Your open chords, you're playing with the rhythms. For me, what I've noticed is playing with the rhythms like that. You know, it makes me a little reticent to work with other musicians, and it's so cool to see a solo artist use that kind of like weave in and out of the rhythms, move with the melody in a different direction that you're completely unexpecting. Is that once again, is that something you aim to do, or is it just the parts fell together?
Well, you can't think about it too much.
Yep.
But I think once again, that sort of like when I learned, I grew up learning how to play piano.
Yeah.
So I took piano lessons, and I was interested in jazz, right?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to learn how to play that, right? You get your head, you're playing that. You maybe have a backing track. But after you maybe do that the first time, it's like, all right, now it's time to just be free, do whatever I'm feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that can be the challenge of playing with other people, because you got to be on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
But I think sometimes that unpredictability, being able to say like, man, I'm just really feeling this chord right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hang on to that, a couple extra measures. Or
This part needs to go here.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I also wanted to take a moment to thank our stream puppy, Tico.
Yeah.
Tico. Hi, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for helping us put on the program. Just wanted to say
One of the most
hi.
important pieces.
Yep,
right
absolutely.
here.
I wanted to give credit where credit was due, man.
There we go. Tico.
Yeah. Cool, dude. So, with our unique setup here, with a mixture between the podcast versus like a live performance, we have some audience members here, and we kind of wanted to open it up to you guys. Do you have any questions for Seth? Okay.
So one of the
Here, hold on one moment. Let's make it happen.
One of the first things you talked about was your creating a song process being fluid. Are your songs fluid in themselves? Like like you said, not capturing it in a bottle. Like once you're done with the song, is it captured in a bottle, or is it still
Ooh.
continue to be fluid?
Oh, that's great. That's what yeah. Gosh, that's such a good question. I think it does continue to be fluid, and there's a couple different ways that I think there's a couple ways I've been finding that's a reality. Number one is recording the song. So when I started recording it, I was getting frustrated because I'm like, oh, it doesn't sound like how it sounds when I play it like in a live setting. And I think it was a framework change for me where I'm like, these songs can exist in different ways, in different forums, right? So I play it for my friends, it's gonna sound a little bit different. I'm gonna play it live, it's gonna have a little bit of a different tone. Inside of the kind of like through the microphones, through the cables, into the, Audacity is what I use, the recording program, like it's gonna take on a different character. So I think, and being willing to say like, I'm gonna do this is a little different when I record it, and be okay with that. And actually, I released some of those songs on Bandcamp, but like I'm still like, man, I want to tinker with them and see what other opportunities and possibilities these songs can have. So I think that. And another thing I'd say too is I've been amazed by how songs can take on different meanings. Like one, that Upon the Shore. I wrote that 2 years ago. And then I went up north with a friend, my friend Tate, to record the song. We were so pumped. We got 4 days up north at a cabin and right on the lake, and I get terribly sick. Like second day we're there, and I'm like, man, my voice is terrible. Blah blah. My friend Tate said, Seth, we're trying to record this song Upon the Shore. Like, do you not realize like we're right on the water? Like everything you need is right here, Seth. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like this song is now. I think of the trip. That trip. I think of. So I don't know if that is kind of answering the question, but yeah, that's the thought process.
Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you for the question. Anyone else? Any queries for the boy? Awesome. All right, man. Well, that opens it up to a couple more songs, one or two more songs if you'd like to play.
Yeah, we've got time.
We're here. You know what I mean? All right. Once again, Seth Williams.
The song is called The Dawn is Breaking.
It's been dark here, oh, it's been so dark. But the dawn is breaking. It's breaking now. The dawn is breaking. It's breaking. Oh, and we've been chasing the sun, up and down, down. It keeps spinning round. Oh, come on. I've been quiet, trying to be more quiet lately. Trying not to be afraid of what is taken away. And it's been dark. It's been so dark, but the dawn is breaking. It's breaking. Oh, come on and break on through. The dawn is breaking. It's breaking. Oh.
All right. Wonderful. All right. Well, we're going to do one more commercial from our grand sponsor, Quick Trippy.
Hey, Quick Trippy, won't you pay me up nice? Pay me up nice for the rest of my life, yeah. Hey, Quick Trippy, won't you pay me up good? So they know I'm the baddest in the hood, yeah. My homeboy Quick Trippy, yeah, look how he just did me. Them colors looking bright as hell, that paint so thick and drippy. Yeah, that's me as Ali when I knocked out Joe Frazier. Yeah, that's me and my homeboy Mike, we gripping on them tasers. Here's a painting of me where I'm looking hot. I'm looking hot. Yeah, this here painting of me is the best I got. Best I got. But my favorite painting is the one where I'm Ali. Yeah, and if you don't believe, you can see my hand speed. Here's a painting that he did of a sad clown. But this Ali painting's worth a lot of money now. Look on the back, it says 21 million. Krispy Kreme, Muhammad Ali, 21 million. Hey, Quick Trippy, won't you pay me up nice? Pay me up nice for the rest of my life, yeah. Hey, Quick Trippy, won't you pay me up good? Pay me up good so I'm the baddest in the hood. Check out Quick Trippy's artwork at quicktrippy.com. This is Froggy Fresh signing off. Peace.
All right, little Quick Trippy action for us. Well, we're about wrapping up the program here. I think Seth's going to close us out with one more song.
Yes, this song's called Juno.
Awesome. Take it away, buddy.
I'm gonna tune just a little bit better. Hold on.
You know you've been on my mind, and I think about you all the time. Oh, you know you've been on my mind, and I think about you all the time. you know you're in the sky, looking down with many eyes. Oh, you know you're in the sky, and I think about you all the time. Well, things have been hard down here. Oh, blood filling the streets. Oh, it's fertilizing the ground. Lots of tears this time around. Well, wars infesting the land. Oh, it feels like the last strand. And it's all breaking loose, and it's all breaking loose. Juno, would you be so kind? Oh, Juno, would you lend a hand? We could use a little love down here. Oh, could you send a little love down here? Little love down here. A little love. Oh, come on, Juno, a little love down here, little love. Oh, come on, little love down here, little love, a little love, little love down here.
Oh, yeah. Seth Williams, you want to shamelessly plug yourself one more time?
One more
my
time.
friend? Make it weird.
Go and follow me on Instagram, Seth Williams Wisco, and my Bandcamp is Seth Williams Wisco too. Got some demos, once again, maybe those songs are going to be toyed with a little more, but I'm proud of that stuff out there. So go check it out.
All right, man. That's lovely. Wonderful. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of Cedar Streams. Once again, I am Joshua. We're live at the Cedars Project. Catch a show here, little artists in the round. Just join the community. Thank you guys again.
Thank you.